Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Seema Srinivasa, consultant dermatologist and cosmetologist practicing in Bangalore at Dr. Seema Skincare and Laser Center, and this video is a part of Dharma Vidya. And today I'm going to be talking about hyperpigmentation. What is hyperpigmentation? Hyperpigmentation is when your skin starts showing darker pigmentation or there is an excessive of melanin production which deposits onto your skin. It can be anywhere on the face or your body. The common types of hyperpigmentations are your melasma, your solar lentigines or your sunspots, or even your PIH, that is post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation. Coming to melasma. Melasma, as we all know, it is also known as the mask of pregnancy, mainly occurs during pregnancy and post that. It is mainly because of hormonal changes where your estrogen hormones and your progesterone hormones can stimulate your melanin to deposit under your skin. It is mainly seen on the face, especially your cheek areas, forehead, your upper lips, and sometimes your temples and bridge of your nose. Second is your solar lentigines or your sunspots. Sunspots, you can get it anywhere on the body which is exposed to sun. Sun stimulates pigmentations and stimulates melanocytes, that is your pigment producing cells, to deposit and produce a lot more melanin than required. Then you have your post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation. Post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation is when you start depositing more pigmentation on your skin because of some injury or trauma. Most commonly, it is seen in patients who suffer from acne. These are patients who pick on acne or even acne when it is heals with a pigmentary deposit. There are many causes that can cause hyperpigmentation. First and foremost reason is your sun exposure. As we all know that UV rays stimulate your melanocytes, that is your pigment producing cells, to deposit pigment under your skin. Next is your hormonal changes. It can be your thyroid hormones or your estrogen and progesterone hormones that can be imbalanced and cause pigmentary deposits. Then you have your stress. The minute you're stressed out, your body goes into overdrive of producing pigmentary cells, and that can cause hyperpigmentation. Then you also have certain medicines like your antibiotics, certain antimalarials, and even your chemotherapy medicines can deposit pigmentation under the skin. Then you have your trauma leading to your PIH or post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation. That is, whenever you have an injury or you have an acne scar, that can leave a lot of brown spots on your face or anywhere on the body. There are certain medical conditions that can cause hyperpigmentation like your Addison's disease and hemochromatosis. All this can be the causative factors for hyperpigmentation. Yes, we do have treatment for hyperpigmentation. We have topical line of treatment, we have oral treatment, we have procedures. Coming to topical line of treatment, especially creams and lotions and what you apply, first and foremost, it is very important to apply a good broad spectrum sunscreen. Sunscreens will protect your skin from photo damage and it will also prevent excessive production of melanin. So it is important to apply sunscreen at least 2 to 3 times a day. And not only sunscreen, using a physical protection like a wide brim hat, sunglasses, loose cotton clothing, long sleeved clothing will also help in protecting yourself from harmful exposure of sunlight. Next, we have your topical creams and lotions in the form of vitamin C's, which are a good antioxidant. Then we have your AHAs and BHAs like your glycolic acids and salicylic acids, which reduce the production of pigmentary cells. And then you have your retinoids, which increase cell turnover and leads to shedding of pigmentary cells. Coming to your oral therapy. Oral therapy, we use multiple medicines like tranexamic acids, your glutathiones, and strong antioxidants and vitamins, which reduce the production of pigments conversion. Next, coming to procedures. Firstly, we can start off with chemical peels. You have superficial peels, which take care of superficial pigmentation that deposits under the epidermis. Then we have mid-potent as well as deep peels, which can take care of pigmentation that is deposited in the dermis. We also have wonderful lasers, especially like Q-switch Nd:YAG lasers, which not only destroy your melanin, but also destroy your pigmentary producing cells, that is your melanocytes, so that you will have lesser and lesser pigmentary deposits. So all of this is very important in taking care of hyperpigmentation. There are certain things that you need to avoid. That is, you have to make sure that you do not constantly cause trauma unnecessarily onto your skin, like picking on your acne. You have to make sure you use a good spectrum sunscreen, as well as taking good diet, sleep, and avoiding stress helps to a large extent in reducing hyperpigmentation. I hope I've been able to give you a good overview on hyperpigmentation. To see more informative videos like this, please log on to dermavidya.com. You will be able to see much more informative videos on not just hyperpigmentation, but other skin-related issues as well. As a doctor, I would like to advise you, please do not self-medicate and please consult your expert dermatologist near you so that you can get a better outcome on your skin issues. Thank you.
For more such videos, visit or log into dermavidya.com.